metal midget in Ghana!
Hey, Fat, what's that?
My homemade metal detector!
Yeah, man, does it work?
Let's give it a try!
Yeah, wait a minute! Ah, come on, man. Nothing's happened. No metal. It works.
It is I set up my own autograph table.
Yeah.
And I pretended I played a very minor character on the TV show Baywatch by the name of Metal Detector Mike.
So you clearly did not, you invented this character.
That's right.
And you came up with a whole backstory for Metal Detector Mike.
Yes, I did.
And you even came up with headshots, fake headshots.
I commit to a role.
Yeah. Can we see, this is one of the headshots from Metal Detector Mike. What a horrible looking character. All right.
He was the comic relief. This guy's got a lot to say.
Okay, so you went, you disguised yourself with this character, and you tried to blend in. Let's see what happened at the Collectors Convention with Jimmy Pardo.
All right, here we are. The show just opened up. We got a prime location right by the door. Martin Landau's right across the aisle. Tracy Lord's not too far away. We've already had a few people wonder who the hell I am. I think it's going to be a good day. Hour 1 starts now. Morning. Morning. I'm not even this guy, and it upsets me when nobody wants to stop and meet me. What do you got in your pocket? Whatever you got in your pocket, I'll take it.
I get it.
All right, fair enough. How are you? Jim Pardo from Baywatch.
Jim, are you Baywatch?
I was Metal Detector Mike for a couple seasons. Yes, sir. Did you watch the program?
Oh, yeah, everybody watches Baywatch.
Yeah, right. You ever watch Conan? You ever watch the TV show Conan? That guy makes me laugh.
Conan's good.
Yeah.
He's a little off the deep end.
Yeah, but that's another humor today. How you doing?
Good guy.
Good.
I got a lot of the Baywatch suits.
How many suits do you have?
65.
And do you have them hanging on a wall, or you just have them in a box?
I got them in all different places. I frame them all up, have them on mannequins, everything.
And like in a basement, or where are the mannequins at?
They're in my house.
Jim here is on Baywatch.
Oh, yeah, good.
How are you?
All right.
Did you ever see him?
I know, everybody here kind of looks familiar.
Yeah, right. We're all.
Did you ever see him on Baywatch?
Yes.
It was about 115 degrees that day. We were all sweating our asses off. I'm not kidding you. I got in a fist fight almost with wardrobe. I said, I'm not going out there unless you give me some tight Speedos. That's a true story.
Everything hanging out?
Everything hanging out. You kidding me? And Hasselhoff was the one that pulled the plug.
Because you look so good?
I think because I upstaged him. I think you're exactly
I'll bet
right.
you did.
I think he was a little uncomfortable.
I'll bet you did.
Here comes Daddy with his package out. You know what I mean? We used to call him the Hassle.
Oh, really?
Around the set. So I would go, there he is, there's the Hassle. And that was me. I was on Perfect Strangers there for an episode.
Yeah.
I was also in Weird Science. Went back there as a kid.
You know who you remind me of right now?
Who?
Frank Sinatra.
Really?
I spent 35 years with him, and Dean Martin and Sammy Davis.
And I remind
But
you of Frank Sinatra?
Your personality, honey. He was so funny. You don't realize?
I'm more than flattered, and I'm probably going to have somebody whacked.
And Milton Berle, remember Milton?
Of course I do.
Well, you're there too.
Well, I should tell you one thing we don't have in common. Well, he was known for something.
The schlong?
Yes, and I don't have that at all.
Do they know what we're talking about?
Yes, everybody knows what we're talking about. Milton Berle had a huge crank.
He was so funny.
Yeah?
And he would get up there and talk about a schlong.
Well, it was supposed to be humongous.
It was.
How do you know that?
Well,
Boom.
yeah.
We're lowering it. We're going to 6. That ought to bring him in. Hey-o! That was my catchphrase. I would always go, hey-o! Oh, behave! Well, isn't that special? What's up? That was my catchphrase.
loves Dirt 96 again. We'll get an answer when you ask a question. It's my very first Q&A session. Rudy Poe Candy asks, if you were trapped on a deserted island, what would you take? Just because they say this island is deserted doesn't make it so. That's why I built this puppy. I started with my grandpa's World War II mine detector. You never know what metal relics will be hidden on the beach. Here I've attached my .22 caliber squirrel shooter. Now I'm not saying there's going to be some sort of monsters on this island, but if there is, I can put one in his eye. On this end here I've attached my hunting knife. That way if the blinded monster goes on a rampage and comes at me, I can pretend it's Facebook and give him a little poke. Now you might think this next mechanism is wishful thinking. It's my shrimp net. Let me show you how it works. Shrimp are widespread and can be found on the seafloor on most coasts and estuaries. So this hope for a bowl of shrimp gumbo, even on a desert island. Let's see what we got here. A bowl of shrimp gumbo! Sorry for the delay.
Hey everybody, Treasure Bone here. I got a little funny story to tell you. I bought this little box / treasure chest at the thrift store. And I put all my junk jewelry that I found last year in there, just so I can have a little prop for jewelry. When I was buying it, I was talking to my wife in line, and I said, hey, this would be great for all my costume jewelry. And the lady behind me looked at me and kind of went like, what was the lady's face like? She probably thought Treasure Bone was a cheap transvestite who had a bunch of costume jewelry. Oh man, that's funny.
Now with the revolutionary manual, Get Rich Quick, you can find gold in your own backyard.
That sounds like gold to me. Sounds like I might have hit some gold, but we'll have to do a little excavation to find out.
Loaded with expert advice and colorful pictures, you can't help but find gold in your own backyard.
I found gold in my own backyard, and you can too.